With the offense, you guys have shown moments of brilliance in these fourth quarters, but the first halves, specifically first quarters, have been an issue. You're a really high football IQ guy. What is the key to get this offense going early on in games to give you guys a better chance to stay consistent?
Yeah, I mean, there's no magical thing to it. It's third downs. Like, we're three and out. We go three and out too fast. We don't get enough yards at the beginning of the drives to make it manageable. We don't make it 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2, 3rd and 4. We're making it 3rd and 10, 3rd and 7, penalty, and that right there, that kills drives, and after a while, you can't expect your defense to continue to hold up when you keep going 3 and out and you don't sustain drives. So I think that's the biggest thing. And then it's about executing, we definitely do have, a young team, but that's no excuse to, why we can't start how we end, and we have to find a way to put it all together. We have to find a way to put it all together, and, it starts with everybody. It starts with, me, it starts with the offensive line, it starts with the quarterback, it starts with the receivers, it starts with all of us being on the same page, and we got to be able to run the ball. That's how you got to be able to control the ball, and you got to be able to make first downs, because first downs turn into touchdowns.
Next one, Miranda Cristal.
Phillip, the Raiders haven't been good most of your life, but I imagine growing up here, you still know about the rivalry. Do you sense that rivalry? Does it mean something more to you when it's Raiders week?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. The Raiders have been a rival since I've been born. I've always known about the Raiders. It's a physical game, and it's going to be a physical game. We all know that. And I think that we need to go in there as a divisional game. The fact is we got to win all our divisional games and then find a way to win some more out of our division. But we got to handle our division so that we can get back to where we want to be. And this is going to be a big test for us when it comes to physicality and being able to be disciplined and being able to win this game, be able to score points.
Next one, Andrew Mason.
Hey, Phil, what, if anything, can you take from the way you guys played on offense in the fourth quarter, last part of the third quarter, the last couple of games, that can be applied to the rest of the game to keep you guys from getting in these holes?
Yeah, I mean, we got to play. I mean, it seems like, we're more relaxed as time goes on, and I don't know, what it is. Or maybe it's more sense of urgency because we're down. I don't know what it is. I think that we need to play with more sense of urgency at the beginning of the game. I think we need to get lined up fast. I think that we need to show that we're ready to play and not show that, we're hoping for things to happen. I think that sometimes we look at it and we look at it and we're just hoping somebody makes a play, and you can't do that. You got to go out there and you got to be the one to make the play. But everything has to be executed right. And I think that when we go back and we watch film, it's little things that happen that end up being bigger things to why we didn't execute that play. So it's about all of us being on the same page to get all this stuff fixed and get these plays executed.
Next one, Ryan.
Hey, Phillip, you mentioned third down, but on first down, you guys are ranked 30th in the league in yards per first and 10 snap. When you watch the tape, are you seeing just a little mistake here and there, or are they playing to stop the run?
I mean, the thing is, they're going to try to stop the run. The fact is that if you can one-side a team, it makes things hell of a lot easier. For us, it is. We're hurting ourselves. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. And that's what it comes down to. It doesn't matter if somebody knows if it's going to be a run or a pass. It's about can they stop it? And that right now we have to be more aggressive. We have to be more mentally. We got to go in there and we got to be dogs. Like, that's what it comes down to. It's about this the NFL. Everybody is good. Everybody knows what's going on, but it's about, can you execute? Can you play harder than that man for that down? And every down is different. So, definitely we need to step that up, in whatever we do, whether it's run the ball or pass the ball. We got to get, some kind of yards.
Next one, Zach Stevens.
Hey, Phil, do you think the offense thrives on going up-tempo? You mentioned getting to the line quicker. Is that something that you think the offense thrives with?
I mean, I think that any offense can thrive with it, especially with a younger class of men that you can kind of get on the ball and go, and I think nowadays with this college stuff, you know, a lot of these young men are coming from that college system where everything is fast paced, and they're kind of, you know, used to it. And then you gotta get to the NFL, and it's you know, get in the huddle. A lot of these players, this is the first time ever being in huddles. Usually you get the call from the line of scrimmage. So, you know, it could be that, you know, I just think it's a sense of urgency. You know, we have to have a sense of urgency to get plays in and out the huddle, and then to execute them, you know, and to know what we have and make plays. Like, that's it. Somebody got to make a play.
Next one, Marqueza.
Two things asked of a running back a lot. You mentioned physicality. Is that the running game? Is that the best way to establish physicality? And second, every time there's, you know, a balance of carries between two backs, what's the challenge of getting your rhythm that you like as a running back?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, let's just face it. Like, the team that can run the ball the best is going to win the game. Like, that's just how it goes, because you set the tempo. Okay, you set the tone. You like you say, you're physical. You're punching it down the field. You're punching them in the face. On top of that, you're taking clock away. And now they have to step up, which is going to give Drew more time to read things, more time to find open defenders where they're not just bailing out all the time. So, like, 100%, you got to be able to run the ball in this league if you want to be successful. There's a handful, maybe just one or two teams that can live off the pass 24/7. You know, and that's just not how it is. Football is a game of inches, and we all know that. And football is about, and has always been about, running the football. So that's how you have to win games. You win games by controlling the clock, running the football, and making big plays.
Hey, guys, we got time for did you have a follow-up, Mark?
Yeah, just the rhythm, the challenge of that. I mean, and it's just, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is exactly what it is. It is what it is. Like, you can't sit here and cry over it. You know, you just got to take advantage of the reps you're getting. And the fact is, like, when you get an opportunity, take advantage of it. You know, when you're not, you know, you just sit there and wait for your opportunity. You know, and you can't do nothing about it. You know, you have two really good running backs. You know, and hopefully they find ways to get us more involved. And if not, you just have to wait for your turn.
Guys, we'll wrap on this next one as we got our next players on deck. Willie Ramirez with the AP in Las Vegas. Go ahead.
Yeah, Phillip. Broncos have had just 2 of the games decided by double digits. AFC West division games have been decided by 8.8 points. If you throw out the Kansas City visit to your house, the margin's 4.2. Is the AFC West tougher than maybe the records indicate in the bottom half of the division?
I mean, I think that, we're everybody's tough. The whole thing is the fact is, any given Sunday, you can win, you can lose. It doesn't matter who you are. It's about being consistent every play. The AFC as a whole is a tough division, and I think that we know each other. Everybody knows each other, so it makes it even tougher because you know each other's tendencies, and now you're going off of making big plays, like I've said before. I think that it's supposed to be low-scoring games. It's supposed to be real close-scoring games because you know so much about each other. So, like I said, this game coming up against the Raiders, it's going to be a hard-fought game. It's going to come down to maybe a field goal, maybe a touchdown, and you just don't know. And nobody can predict that.